Hi, it's Latrina with Plant Food Rocks, where we promote the benefits of following a plant-based diet because plant food has been proven to reduce the onset of cancer and kill sickness. That's why I say plant food rocks. And before I get started today, I want to encourage you to go over to my website at plantfood-rocks.com and subscribe to my email and weekly newsletter. It's just where I give you tips and tricks to stay healthy, share some insights about what's going on with me, recipes sometimes, just little things that just to make it a little more personal for you and me. So make sure you go over to the website and subscribe for me at plantfood-rocks.com. Well, today I want to talk about something new that I'm doing. Some of you who follow the channel recall that last month, I think it was, these months are going so fast, I did my vegan reset and I shared, it was like a vegan jumpstart. It was supposed to be a reset for me. And I shared at the end of that half of it went well and then I kind of didn't really do well that last week, but it didn't feel much like a reset because I was still having some bad habits at the end, eating a little more sweets than I would want to, just things that just didn't go the way I planned. And I talked about it being like not having that spiritual component that's necessary for overall success, at least for me. That's why I believe in a mind, body, spirit approach. And so what I've done this month that we're in November, just the last few days, I decided to do a raw vegan reset. And I have to tell you that since I've transition into the raw vegan side just for a real reset, I feel the effects so quickly. And it's only been 5 days in for me. I plan to do 10 days and I'm definitely going to do 10 days. Actually, 10 days will be, the 10th day will be the day before Thanksgiving. So that gives me a chance to have some of my mom's collars that she's making for me on Thanksgiving and then just kind of get back onto the raw side of it after that. But it has been so beneficial to me. First of all, it definitely feels like a cleanse after all the high fiber intake from the veggies and the salads and my lemon juice that I'm drinking in the morning with my turmeric and cayenne and all those things. It's really cleaning my system out. So that was a surprise. I mean, I've done the raw vegan thing years ago when I first became a health coach, just trying it out. But I just didn't do it for very long periods of time, but it instantly started having the effects. I already have lost a few pounds. I actually feel lighter. I honestly feel lighter and I'm sleeping well. And one thing about when you are really trying to do like a raw vegan lifestyle, you really do start feeling more rested and you feel a little more clearer because you're putting all these healthy live foods into your system. So it really does make a serious impact. So I've been resting very well, sleeping well, having more energy. I honestly did not expect the energy to kick in so quickly because I am just a faithful coffee person, and I thought that was going to be the biggest part, was kicking coffee. But honestly, just starting my days off with the lemon drinks that I'm making, hot lemon water, and even tea, it still has not been that bad. And so I haven't felt like I've been dragging. So that's been a pleasant surprise. So it's just been a really great experience. And so I'm going to be sharing some of that with you guys. But I've been keeping it really simple. My objective this week was to keep it simple because you can really get overwhelmed with trying to think of all the things you need to do. But at the end of the day, you're just eating whole, nutritious food that you're not cooking. And raw food diets have a very, it's a very healthy way of eating because you're getting food at the highest and purest, most nutritional levels with the enzymes still there. By not cooking the food. It's just a matter of the choices that you make. But this first week, I've been keeping it simple. Like in the mornings, just having like my lemon water. I just started the lemon water the last couple of days. But the lemon water with fresh lemon squeezed in, like a dash of cayenne, some turmeric, and a little bit of apple cider vinegar. Just let that be the first thing on my stomach in the morning. And then I'll do like a smoothie. But I'm so used to my smoothies having milk in it that it's not doesn't feel like a smoothie, but just a very pulpy juice, because I do like a berry smoothie in the morning with my blueberries, blackberries, strawberries, a banana. I'll put in hemp seeds and some chia seeds and some water, and and my greens. So kale and spinach, or one or the other. And that's pretty filling in the morning. So what it's teaching me is that I consume way more food than I need, because even though in the morning breakfast is my favorite time, I tend to, have the oatmeal and the protein and all this stuff. And it's really showing me that I don't need that. And it's also showing me that the biggest thing is showing me is that I put so much, and this is why I think I had a hard time with my vegan jumpstart just without the raw part of it, is because I get so caught up in protein that, fall into all of that hype, knowing that a whole foods type of nutritious vegan diet, you get all the protein that you need with your beans, greens, mushrooms, seeds, and all those things. And just kind of falling into that, trying to build muscle. And I think I've just kind of overdid it. And so not having all those things in my system, my body is really responding very well to that. So I do realize that I've been consuming way too much, trying to get all the protein in, and just taking this step back has really, really made things easy. So I want to show you what I made for my salad, my raw food salad. And there's really just loaded with a bunch of greens. I need to run to the farmer's market this weekend to get more stuff. But this salad has, and I haven't dressed it or anything, but this basically has like romaine lettuce in there, kale. It has cucumbers. You can't see the red tomatoes because of all the green in there. It has broccoli, chopped up broccoli. And one of the new things that I've learned from someone I was watching on YouTube who adds like herbs to her salads, and I was like, let me try that. Like, I love dill, so I added some fresh dill and some parsley in here. The other thing that I'm going to add is kimchi. Kimchi is fermented, so it's a great for gut health. It's a probiotic, so it's really good for that. And this one has garlic in it, but kimchi is really great fermented food for us. And I'm going to add some avocado, just a little bit of healthy fat to keep me sustained. Probably about maybe half of this I'll put into my salad. And I also have some bell peppers in there. But the other thing I'm going to add is some hemp seeds, which is that's a good protein source. 2 tablespoons is like 10 grams, or 3 tablespoons is like 10 grams of protein. And I'll add some little chia seeds in there. And then I've been making dressing this week because I got a simple recipe online from another person I was watching. And basically I love it because it's just like avocado, lemon juice, parsley, and salt, pepper, and one other thing I'm sure I'm missing, and a little water with the avocados in there. And it's really good. So I'll make that later and record that and show you in another video. But what I found at Trader Joe's the other day, it fits into the raw vegan criteria, and it's actually from Trader Joe's. It's their green goddess dressing, and I got it because it's really, the ingredients are simple: lemon juice, chives, basil, garlic. You can tell that, and it's got some extra virgin olive oil in there that they mix in there, but you can tell that it has very little in there because it's only 20 calories per tablespoon, 2 tablespoons. And most dressings that have all this stuff are like 120 calories or 90 calories. And so I'm just going to add this on there and eat this. But that's been key for me. And this week I've been having large salads for dinner. Been really stuffed, honestly, because as you can see, it's a lot of fiber. And then snacking on like almonds, pumpkin seeds, which I also put into my salad sometimes, and fruit. And just berries mostly. I've also had bananas, and keeping the apples simple to Granny Smith apples, which I never eat because I like McIntosh and Gala, but those have a lot of sugar in them. But that's okay. They would still be okay for this diet. But I just decided to switch over to green. And so I just wanted to kind of share with you guys what I'm doing right now, how effective it is. I'll be making more videos just to keep you updated and show you more things that I'm learning about it. But I will be incorporating fresh squeezed juices in the morning. So after I go to the farmer's market, I'll get some of my beets and some pineapple, and if I can find some good ones in season. It's out of season for that right now. But just the little things that I like to go inside of my beet juice and show you how I make those, which is really, really yummy. So I'm gonna start incorporating those in the morning instead of like my smoothie, having a fresh juice, a healthy juice. So it's a lot. I was just trying to catch you guys up. I haven't done a video this week. So, but that's where I am on this raw vegan journey. I don't know if I'll be a full-time raw vegan. Who knows? After a few weeks of this, maybe just incorporating more of that. But I'm really enjoying the journey. I'm getting great physical benefits already, and I'm just 5 days in. And I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes once I hit my 10-day mark. And probably will do it at a minimum throughout the end of this month after I get around the Thanksgiving holiday. So we'll see how that goes, and I'll just keep you guys posted. So again, remember, go over to my website and subscribe to my newsletter. I really, really hope you guys will do that. And if you have any questions or comments, if you tried a raw food diet or a raw vegan diet, I would love to hear your comments or concerns. This one is, a lot of people think vegan diets are hard, and for a lot of people, raw vegan is just like out of the question, but it's been around for a long time. A lot of people do it, and they do it successfully with a lot of health benefits to it. So I would love to hear if you tried it and what your thoughts are about it. So I'm gonna have my salad, and I'll check in with you guys tomorrow in another video. But in the meantime, rock on.